Senator Blackburn saying that this guy should be deported swiftly, not quickly, swiftly.
Let's bring in Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn. Senator, I'm one of those who's surprised, frankly, that Kilmar Abrego Garcia is already out of that prison in Tennessee. What do you think are the prospects that he does get sent to Uganda now?
Well, many people, John, were quite surprised.
And I don't really know about what exactly he did. But yeah, I already know it's bad.
That he was released. And I have to tell you, he is not a Maryland man, as they continue to say. He is a criminal man.
Oh, yo.
And the charges against him, transporting MS-13 into this country,
Oh, MS-13.
trafficking people around the country, we know that this guy should be deported.
Oh, so wait, hold on. Correct me if I'm wrong. He's a member of the MS-13. Like, bruh, you gotta get him out of here, man.
And he should be deported swiftly. And I think that President Trump, Secretary Noem, Tom Homan are correct on this.
He was offered, apparently, an opportunity to go to Costa Rica, which is much closer to his home country. He was going to have to do some jail time there.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
As long as he served out the rest of his sentence and kept his nose clean, everything was going to be okay. But apparently he turned that deal down. Now he's looking at possibly deportation to Uganda. What's going
How did he get to Uganda, though?
on there? Is that his lawyers getting too involved in this?
I don't think
Is he originally from Uganda? Where he from?
Really knows exactly what is going on there. What we do know is this, that this is a criminal and he should be deported. As I talk to Tennesseans, no one wants more gang members, more MS-13 trend.
No, yeah, we don't need none of that. We need to get them out. Get them out of here. We don't need them. Not in the States.
In their communities. They want people that are in this country illegally to be deported. And they fully back President Trump and the measures that he has taken. They fully back the measures in the big, beautiful bill that put that money into building the wall. They back what President Trump has done with securing the border. And they want to make certain that our communities are safe, that crime is under control. And that means deportations should be taking place.
I know that all
100%. I agree, man. We listen. If you can't come here the right way and try to do the right thing, or if you can't come here the right way and try to live right, we gotta do something about that. We can't have you here. I'm sorry.
100.
You're a danger.
U.S. senators are very congenial, and there's not a whole lot of criticism that flies back and forth among you, even between parties, but. Your fellow senator, Chris Van Hollen of Maryland, went all the way down to El Salvador to see Kilmar Abrego Garcia and to try to sort of rally public support behind his case. This is when it was thought that he had been deported there without proper cause. What do you say about a trip and a photo op like that?
Well, they're doing it for those social media moments and to try to build support. And look, the Democrats have gone so far left and they are out of touch. They keep trying to find a footing. But what we know is this: President Trump is strong, they are weak, and the American people are figuring that out.
I want to talk to you also about Instagram. And
damn sure.
The feature that allows teenagers to share their locations. There's been some backlash about that.
I believe that Instagram made a big mistake with that. I'm sorry. You guys, you tell me what's the real reason on having to have your location being shown on such a large platform like that. You know, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised, because I know that these apps are tracking you. They track your every move. They track what you say. They're listening to your when the app is turned off, they're listening to your voice. Like, we know about all this, but what was the real reason on you guys allowing people to see locations of other users or to be able to broadcast your location? I don't get what the point about, is of that. I think it's like an invasion of privacy. You can make a mistake and hit the wrong button, and now somebody knows where you're at. Now your enemy, or somebody that you don't want to know, a stranger or somebody that is looking for you, knows exactly where you're at.
Here's
It's a safety issue.
what Meta had to say regarding teens using the map feature. They say if you're a parent with supervision set up for your teen, you have control over their location sharing experience on the map. You will receive a notification if your teen starts sharing their location, giving you the opportunity to have important conversations about how to safely share with friends. You can decide whether your teen has access to location sharing on the map and see who your teen is sharing their location with.
Well, very well said, Meta. Very well said, But in reality, like, come on, man. Like, what is the real reason on why we always need to have our location being shown on social media? Like, what is the reason for that option? Like, let's be real. Like, I don't see it.
What do you think about that, Senator?
Well, I think it is absolutely so horrific the way they are using children as the product. And, John, one of the things we have seen repeatedly is that they expedite children meeting pedophiles, traffickers, drug traffickers.
And this is my reason why I'm so adamant about this. It kind of pisses me off because when I first was in high school and middle school, no, I say high school, I had Instagram. We didn't have access to location. They're allowing these kids to get on these platforms, and it's kind of like it's giving them too much access to tools that they don't need. You feel me? And especially, like, I feel like as far as safety, they don't need their locations being available. There's predators out there, like she just said. Like, it makes no sense to me. Like, we got to protect the kids.
For sex traffickers and people that are grooming kids for all sorts of horrific activity. And they know this. We have seen this research. We have heard from whistleblowers. And whether it is the map location, whether it is not booting these bad actors off their platforms, or now these chat bots that are carrying on sensual conversations with little children. Big tech looks at our children and they see a profit and they see a revenue stream. So they will not get this bad activity under control. It is why we are once again trying to pass the bipartisan Kids Online.
Anything to make money, you guys. We're living in America. Listen, anything to make money. They don't care. They don't care about how we feel about protecting the kids, protecting the youth. They don't care about none of that. Anything to make a dollar.
Safety Act, and it is why we have so much support for this. People are absolutely disgusted.
They need to ban this. They need to literally ban. They need to reverse exactly what they did on this location and remove that feature off of Instagram. They got to. Come on, Meta.
With the way Mark Zuckerberg and his leadership team have failed to protect children when they're on these platforms in the virtual space.
Yeah, since children are often ahead of their parents when it comes to technology use, you have to wonder whether all of this appeal to parents monitoring their children would actually help much. Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn.
This is just ridiculous, man. Like, I really hope that they come with some type of solution for this, because this is kind of new, this location thing. Maybe it's been a couple weeks since it's been up, but I know that they have the power to remove it. But yeah, I think it's a breach on everybody's safety, and I think that they should fix it like ASAP.